Yeah. What's up, people? Hello. Yes, yes, yes. We did it. We made it. Um, shit. Sunday morning. Well, Sunday afternoon, actually. I wasn't gonna do anything today, but we uh we got a nice little response, man. I don't know what it is, but people are well, I do know what it is. We're just some regular dudes. Or when that's on the show, the night show, when we got, a couple heads. And as far as me on the solo gig, I'm just a regular guy as well, man. So I don't know, maybe people are digging it, but we just got in 2 days, what was it, like 11 or 12 new subscribers, which I want to say thank you. Um, it's, truly appreciated. I do this for everybody, for myself, for you guys. You guys hear it all the time. It's for my own peace of mind as well. It's positive energy. It lets me vent in a positive way, and it's good. Uh, for all you new subscribers, you will see that I usually have a bunch of childhood friends on. We shoot the shit about, growing up, mistakes we've made, things we've overcome. Some of it's harsher than others. You know, uh, some people drugs, some divorces, everything, man. And I mean, like I said, if you guys look in the description, which I never, to be honest with you, I never looked into the description for a freaking show in my life, like where it says, this is what the show's about. I've never done that. I just kind of watch the damn thing and get a vibe and see what it's about. But well, it's like talking to your friend or your brother or sister, family member, homeless dude on the street, whatever. But it's just like in a podcast form, and it's loose, it's laid back. I'm not fucking who's that freaking guy, Tom Brokaw. I'm not one of these cats. I'm not like some crazy journalist. I'm a freaking welder, 20 plus years, and this is part of my you know, moving on, all right, and doing positive shit. So I thank you, and I know Dag says thank you, and I know Danny Boy thanks you. And if you guys know James Cagney, that movie Yankee Doodle Dandy, he does that something. So if you know Cagney, you know what that is, and you'll know what this is too. Chug your chest up to the wood. This is the attic. Here we are. So after I got all that out of the way, right? We're cool. We're cool. I appreciate it. Real quick, man. I did a show yesterday, um, and it was on Maui. I've been covering Maui throughout the whole bit. Just clips, just boom, 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 boom. I don't spend too much time on it because we all have the internet. We all have computers for the most part, and you guys know what's going on. I just like to put the stuff up that I feel is I don't know, just crazy. I don't know where people get the sense of entitlement. I mean, I don't care how much money you have. Lives are lives, kids are kids, you know. I don't know, it's just crazy. I guess that's why I'm so involved, not involved with it in that sense, as physically doing stuff. But as far as paying attention and just picking up little things. And granted, man, it's news. It's not always, on the money. It's just a general idea is how I like to look at it. I don't look at like whatever MSNBC, CNN, whatever people's deal is. I know everybody's got like their thing. It's like a freaking sports team. It seems, like MSNBC is better than CNN or Fox News is better than this and that. I dig it. I know all these networks have an agenda and they got to lean towards whoever gives the most, the dinero, that freaking green, that money, that scratch, right? So I get it, but I don't know. It's uh, it's intense stuff, man. So I'm not like giving freaking breaking news over here. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at it from my aspect and just throwing some suggestions out. I said a day or two ago, like I said on the show, and the Oprah and The Rock. Here you got a freaking a billionaire and a guy that's worth 800 million. Somebody's almost there, you know, asking people to donate cash, donate their money, and there's been a lot of backlash about that shit because people can't even afford to put food on the table, you know, at these times. Everybody's struggling, man. We all know the deal. It's tight. Money's tight. You know, so instead of getting cash, I said, why don't you, why don't you? for me, I'll speak for myself, right? I'm a 20 plus year welder fabricator. Before that, I was driving nails out of high school. Um, why can't, you guarantee my full time job now that I have that I pay to support my family with, okay? Why don't you guarantee have something worked out with employers? Um, to where, listen, we're going to take your employee for, a month or whatever. We'll pay you, blah, blah, blah. Boss is happy and I can go donate my skill set to that area instead of cash. You do that with a bunch of welders, electricians, engineers, carpenters. You can have that place built back up pretty quick. You get some demo guys in there, some cleanup crew, bunch of bulldozers, uh, you know, backloaders, forklifts, just whatever you got to do to clean up the area. You clean it up, and then you start fresh. But what you don't do is you give it over to the freaking, the billionaires that want that. And that's what it seems to come down to. They want that land for pennies on the dollar. They want it cheap. I think it's like I think they kind of tried to skirt away from, the land being, down to generation to generation. I mean, it's almost like it's like a mass murder for some freaking land is what it boils down to. I'll show a clip right now. I'll shut up in a second. I'm going to show you a clip of the mayor. I'm going to show you a bunch of 3, 4 clips, 30 seconds, maybe 15 seconds long, and then boom, I'm out. I'm outie. We got some shopping to do. My daughter. We still got to get some more clothes because you're never freaking done school shopping. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But wait till you hear what this mayor is talking about on the casualties. I mean, it's bullshit. They announced, I think, the first couple days, 2, 3 days, they were saying, there's 1,000 kids that were missing from the school and deemed to be deceased. You know what I mean? And now it's a week or something, a week now, and he refuses to answer any questions on the death toll. It's shady. It's all shady shit, man. And now they're saying, and on that clip, you will see that they're saying that these elite people had their house painted the shade of blue, a certain shade of blue, a specific shade of blue. I don't know how real that is. But it's a good, I wouldn't put it past the government to do that where they can just fucking, I was even thinking of that. Like when you saw that, I don't know if it was like a beam or whatever that somebody showed on a clip. And I think it started part of the fire or whatever. But if you can just have something to where you can just blast an area, but then kind of like an invisible shield type thing to where you don't want stuff to get touched, but everything around it's going to get, burned to a crisp, some shit like that. So that's what they're trying to, throw out there, which I don't know how true that is, but I'll tell you what, it's a hell of an idea if that's what you want to do, preserve certain sections or certain areas and then just freaking demo the rest. I mean, that's the only way to go about it if you do it proper, but whatever way, it was fucking the wrong way. you know. But I wouldn't put any of that shit past the government. They're fucking, you know, the dirty people, the dirty people. Okay, so here we go, man. We're gonna hit these clips, and then boom. I just wanted to come on and say thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. You know what that is, right? Come on, come on, Pony Boy, stay gold, baby, stay gold, Pony Boy. Yeah, I appreciate it. Very good. Let's check this guy out. This Momo. Check this guy out. Bada bing, bada boom.
How many children are missing? What we've been told is that officially there are about 100 people who have died in the fires, but there are 1,000 people missing. Now, how many days later? Here's what the mayor of Maui has to say.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. How many children are missing? You know.
I knew the answer to that. I would be happy to answer that.
You have no estimate as to how many children are missing?
I guess we can end this right now if you guys want.
This guy gives off a sense of arrogance and like, I don't give a fuck. Look at him. We can end this right now if you want. How do you not know? Is he the mayor or some shit? I mean, how do you fucking not know? Come on. It's ridiculous. Somebody said that, I think I heard as well that they got caught burying mass graves. I don't know how true that is either. I think Dags mentioned it. But we'll see.
This is one of the biggest questions that the people of Lahaina have, but you don't want to answer.
It always takes one or two to ruin it for everybody.
Every time an illegal alien child at the border caught a cold during the Trump administration. It was national headline news, AOC pretending to cry outside the gates. But 1,000 people potentially dead in Maui, many of them, if not most of them, children, and nothing, a media blackout. The mayor of Maui will not say how many children are missing. What we've been told is that officially there are about 100 people who have died in the fires, but there are 1,000 people missing. Now, how many days later? Here's what the mayor of Maui has to say.
Yeah, that was kids. That was the beginning.
Yes.
You know, so you guys seen all this, but it's, you know, well, then kids that were told to stay home from school because school was closed, and the grandmoms that watched them while their parents were at work, or whatever the situation was. God, man.
And it's tyrannical.
So fucked up. It's so
The mayor of Maui will not say.
You know, we're not going to watch that again. Don't you worry. Yeah, so, I mean, Jesus Christ, right? Take a look at that. I mean, that's one guy, you know. Here's a couple more for you, but, Jesus, it's, I don't, like I said before, I do not think that whoever did this, because it was definitely planned, you know, it's been planned, it's been going on. Whoever did this, I don't think expected these people to lash out and be as strong and vocal as they've been. I mean, they ain't playing around, man, and they shouldn't. This is their homeland. This is their country. Okay, this is their country, man. So let's this lady's on the money right here. Let me
homeless, the hardworking people of the hotels, the kapuna, we lost everything. So you could have your satellite city.
Why is our town burnt down? Why are our families' houses gone? And if you can explain that to us in a logical, reasonable way, we'll accept it.
This guy's good. He's an attorney. He was on a clip I showed, I think, a day or two ago. But this guy's well spoken and he knows what he's doing. And the lady before him as well is no slouch. And it's people like that, like I'm saying, the local cats that, you know, have a bone to pick. I mean, they're tough people. Polynesian, Hawaiian, that whole culture is strength, honor, you know, being an admirable person. I think they're just fucking with the wrong people.
But right now, there is no explanation.
A small family had to evacuate, and their property manager had the nerve, because their house was filled with ash, that they didn't deserve to still remain in the property because they left the windows open when they were evacuating.
Most of them are they're even worse off now. I'm coordinating hospital visits because of the way that the system and the governor has imposed rules without any dialogue with any of the people who are doing the work on the ground.
Lahaina needs to decide what happens in Lahaina.
This was planned years ago. It's now happening. And all the poor people, the homeless, the hardworking people of the...
Yep. That's right. All of the people that are working hard or have to suffer for this, you know, and that's crazy. It's a shame. And that lady's no slouch as well. You're going to see her around, I'm sure, for a long time, you know. I think I got two more. It's all good stuff, all quick. You know, I can't see myself doing a whole like hour show or 30-minute show on this. I mean, like I said, everybody's covering this topic. I'm just showing what sticks and resonates with me, and maybe the people that are into the channel, it'll resonate with them. If you're into the channel, then chances are it probably will, because we're on the same wavelength. You can dig all this freaking chaos, man. I swear to God, I wish it was fucking 1992 again. 1992, sophomore in high school. Just take me back to that time, 92, man. And I know a lot of people want to go back to that time as well. But, yeah, 92 is good. All right. Here we go, guys.
A ranch that's on top of 100 acres of land that Oprah already owns in upcountry Maui.
Amazon founder Jeff Bezos purchased a $78 million private estate in Hawaii overlooking the ocean.
Rumors have swirled since October 2022 about Lahaina's elite painting their homes a unique shade of blue. Not just any blue, mind you, but an exact shade. We'll dive into this later in the video.
What is also of fundamental importance to us is protecting the land. Protecting the land for our local people so that it's not stolen by people on the mainland.
We, as a Native Hawaiian community, we've already been displaced so much. You know, the cost of living in Hawaii is so high, and now this just really scares me and concerns me that there'll be more Native Hawaiian displacement happening among our community.
As I watch this, I can't help but just...
Oprah Winfrey recently bought hundreds of acres of ag land in upcountry.
The media mogul spent $6.6 million.
That's what I reported 2 days ago. 6.6 million. I think Maui's only, like I said on my previous show. I hate to keep saying on my previous show, but it was, I think it's 450,000 acres big, Maui. They're buying a lot of it. Bezos, I think, got like 120,000. And Zuckerberg is either ahead of him or behind him. I think just behind him. I'm not sure. But these guys, 6 months ago to a year, they were just starting to, buy up all this land. They they had something planned, man. They knew what they were doing. And Bill Gates, I mean, he's a big wig over there. He's got a ton of property, um it all stems, they all want that freaking smart, that smart city, that satellite city, man. We just got to be better than some other country, whatever. But we're not. That's the sad thing. We're letting China people from China come in and buy all our farmland, a lot of our farmland. Now, I shouldn't say all, but a lot of our farmland now is owned by Chinese. Okay, and they're buying property that's located near every military base that we have. This is fact. Go look it up. Okay. It's all it's all public information. Every military Almost every I'm not going to say every, almost every military base that has land that's available for sale, the Chinese have been buying up, along with farms. Gates is onto this, and other people. This processed food and all this fake synthetic food and shit. I mean, it's going to be a disaster. It's just going to be a disaster. You know, it's going to be fucking nuts. And then listen, I'll check this out. I'll end it with this. This is a sad clip right here. This is some sad shit right here. I think they do it before and after. I'm not sure on this one. But I mean, this area is beautiful, lush. Just think of, it's called Front Street. It's like a main Ave, man. So it would be just, people hanging out, beautiful grass, greenery, stores, waterfront, and this is what it is now. This is just crazy. About the picture here of these cars. I mean, I know things burn, the wildfire, stuff like that. Things burn and things get charred, but these goddamn vehicles, they look like they were like in an incinerator, man. I mean, that's heavy duty heat. They went around walking around showing, I mean, pieces of the car are just fucking crumbling, to the touch, cast aluminum, cast, steel, whatever. It's all just, I mean, we all know, well, not, we all don't know, but cast is weak. It's weaker. It's just a shell. Okay. It's not solid, thick all the way through. It's just an outer layer, which is cast. But, I mean, this stuff is just like pulverized, it's amazing. It's a shame. But like I said, man, and shit, let's start it up. You know what I mean? You heard it here from the attic, Mickey T. Let's volunteer our skill set. Why Why bother the general public for money donations? I mean, if you got it, you got it. Great. If I had it, I would donate, not to Oprah or the freaking Rock. I don't dig him. There's a guy, Jason Momoa, actor, dude's cool, down to earth, rides Harleys and shit like that. He's not all pretty, but he's an actor, and he's got a fund going, which is I heard is legit and it's nice. Um, I would donate to that, but let's get it going, man. Let's donate our skill set. Pay my company that I work for, pay them a little bit of cash for my going away for maybe a month or two. Bring me down there, and do that with a bunch of people. Do that with 100 welders, 100 carpenters, 200 electricians, 200 engineers, and let's build it up that way as well. Let the actors and Gates and all those guys, if they want that city so bad, let them donate the money. Okay? But they're not getting that land. They shouldn't get that land. I hope they don't get that land. It should be stuck to way it always been, generation to generation. I don't know how. I think they did this to pull, like I said, to pull Noki Doki, man, and try to, skate past that, you know, generation to generation. If people are dead and there's nobody to leave it to, then what happens? Right? Like I said, goes maybe to auction. And if you got money, people, auctions are fixed like a mofo. So, that ain't nothing. But that's it, guys. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment on what you've seen today or in the past videos. Like I said, I love to interact with people. I love to see what you guys are thinking about. Where do you stand on this? You think I'm off my rocker, or you agree? It's not always all about. I mean, cash always seems to solve a lot of problems, but let's get some skill set in there. Let's get some carpenters, some welders, and let's start cleaning up and then building up. I mean, that's how I would roll with it. But hey, what am I? What do I know? I'm just a dude that lives down by the Jersey Shore. But I'll tell you what, I do not fucking, what is it? Tan, workout, whatever. The fucking those idiots, Jersey Shore, tan laundry or fucking whatever. I don't even know. Thank God I don't know. Jesus Christ, thank God I don't know. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the love. Tell a friend. Forward an episode or a clip. We have some shorts in there. Not too many. I'm gonna start doing some more so people can get a little taste if they want in a different manner. I can just shoot them something like a clip, like a 20-second clip or whatever. All right, guys. Thanks so much again. We'll be back tomorrow night. I know Dags and I will probably be back tomorrow night for the night show with the podcastrophe. And, we'll do our thing. All right, guys? Appreciate it. Let's be nice to one another, man. It's not hard, guys. It's not hard. It's so much easier to be cool with each other. Right? All right. Peace.